Three, two, one.
All right, we're ready.
All
We're
right.
on.
Live and recording. Well, welcome everybody to our short presentation that Arlo and I are doing together. My name is Lori Blockett.
And I'm Arlo Matheson.
Yes. And we're going to kind of go back and forth here and hopefully make this a fun and informative little short presentation. We call it a short presentation because it's short. It's going to be about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. And I've never been known for brevity. And so Arlo is going to, be doing this a lot. You'll see him on the screen. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're going to be talking about one of our passions in life, Zinzino. It's something that I was introduced to about 3.5 years ago by Arlo and another classmate of ours. We all graduated from Princeton High School in 1987. So we're coming up on our 30-year reunion here in about 4.5 weeks. And after I got introduced to this company, a lot of things changed in my life, health-wise, and then I actually ended up making this a career. And you'll hear about the business end of things in a little bit, but I want to talk about the products that have made such a huge difference in mine and my family's lives. Arlo, I think you're pretty excited about the products as well, huh?
I am, absolutely. It's changed my life as well.
I'm going to be using the screen, so you'll see us on the side, but I'd like you to take a look at the screen because that is what's going to, be what I want you to take a look at. And of course, it's not advancing, Arlo. Dang it. I think you're going to have to take back control because it's not.
Okay, make me the host and I'll advance it for you, okay?
All right.
Bear with us, guys. This is our first shot at it, so.
Make host. All right.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. So let me get back to customer presentation here so then Lori can.
Yeah, and while you do that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the balanced health concept that we have in Zinzino, and it's like nothing else. There isn't anything else that balances you in so many different ways. And I think the first thing that I saw is, I had been looking at health. I've been looking at optimal health, to be perfectly clear. I wanted to be healthy, but there were so many things out there that were confusing and contradictory, and it didn't make sense to me. What's this? What's that? Do I need this? Do I need that? And what I loved about this company is that our core product line is something that literally everyone needs. Because when you look at what we're eating, as you can see on the screen, way too much omega-6s. Almost everything we eat has omega-6s in it. And I don't know if you've heard about what happens when you eat omega-6, but it increases the inflammation in our body, and that's not a great thing. And what omega-3s do is balance that out. And so I think that omega-3 supplements have been very, very popular over the last several years, especially because of that, because it can really create the kind of health that I think a lot of us look for. What I loved about our omega-3 is it's test-based. I'll be talking about our blood test in a few minutes. And it actually works. It actually gets you into what's called omega-6/3 balance. You want to go to the next slide? When I talk about omega-6/3 balance, I'm talking about the ratio of omega-6s to omega-3s in our diet. We are made to be 1-to-1. And at this point in time, it is nearly impossible to be 1-to-1 as far as our diet is concerned. In the United States, we were 4-to-1 up until about the 1960s. And then in 50 years lifespan of Arlo and I anyway, it went from 4-to-1 to 25-to-1. And that's a big deal because anytime you get over 5-to-1, the World Health Organization says, stop what you're doing, do something else, it's not working. And that's where Zinzino looked at it and thought, well, gosh, we've got a product here that can get you into actual balance, 3-to-1. And like I had alluded to before, we have a test. And if you want to go one more or two more, I should say, when I talk about the test, it is a dry blood spot test. I actually have a test right here. And actually, I'm going to be doing a test in the next couple of days because it's been a while since I've checked to make sure that my balance oil is working for me. We've done over 200,000 tests now, and 83% of Americans come back at 25-1 or more. 16% of those taking this test are taking a supplement. I know, Arlo, you were someone who was taking an omega-3 supplement, right?
I was on a doctor prescribed omega-3 fish oil because I had severe skin issues. I could not get a handle on it. So when our high school classmate of ours introduced us to this, it made perfect sense why I was having these issues. And all of a sudden we get a blood test, which I was asking for my doctor for years. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And my blood test came back at 27.5-1 on a $60 a month supplement. I was shocked. I thought I was doing everything right.
Yeah, that's how I felt, even though I wasn't on a supplement, but I had what I thought was a really good diet, and I was even higher than that. I was 30.8-1. And it really ticked me off because I really thought that I was doing a lot for my diet. But if you look at this, only 1% of the nation comes back at that 3-1. And I've seen 7 people now in the last 3.5 years where whatever they were doing with diet, usually it was diet and 1 or 2 or sometimes even 3 omega-3 supplements that were getting them into balance. And 6 out of 7 of those decided that Zinzino was a lot easier, and they decided to go with what we had, which I find really interesting. What I absolutely love doing, so I'm a health educator by trade. That's what I went to college for. When I had got a community health degree, and I absolutely love sitting down with someone after they've been on our balance oil for 4 to 6 months, and then they bring their second test results back to me. Their first test is usually pretty darn messed up, but it's nice to see where it's messed up. And it's nice to see, okay, one of the things that's really cool is, it shows you, how easily your body converts essential fatty acids. I love that because we don't get to know that any other way. You can't go to the doctor and say, hey, am I converting essential fatty acids? It doesn't work that way. So I love being able to see that and to see second tests where people have improved. I went down to 3.1-1. And Arlo, what'd you get down to?
I'm actually now at 2.8-1.
First, you had to beat me.
Yeah, well, my second test, I'll be honest, was 4.8-1. But that's because I was traveling, you guys, and I wasn't taking it like I should because I could not take it through the airports with me. So even though I was traveling, I still came back under 5-1. I mean, it was just amazing to me. Yeah. And what it did for my skin, I mean, it helped me from the inside out.
Yeah, that's what I saw with my daughter too. There's 3 different types of regular oil, and then there's something called Balance Oil Aqua X, and that's a pre-emulsified oil. And her skin condition didn't respond that greatly to the regular oil. And so I was very grateful to have another option for her, and boom, skin responds pretty darn quickly. 21 days, our skin turns over. So within 10, 12 days, her skin condition was pretty much a done deal, which was nice because it was right before prom. She liked that. Nice. Yeah. Next slide, please. These are just some of the results that we've gotten. I'm actually up on top there. Gosh, I wish my hair looked that good all the time, Arlo. But you can see I went from 30.8-1 to 3.1-1. I've never felt better. I've literally never been this healthy. And that's, I actually had said that to them. And I think they thought that was unbelievable. And so they said, I haven't felt this healthy in years. So I'm like, well, yeah, it has been years, but it's been all my years. I've never felt this healthy. So kind of interesting.
Right.
Yeah. So next slide. What does being in balance do? Well, the big ones are optimal brain, heart, and immune system. And if that's not enough for you, oh my goodness, right? But then you've got vision and blood pressure and and, fighting oxidative stress. Hair and nails are better, bone health, skin health and elasticity. Your skin looks pretty darn good after using this. And, but it all comes down to the cell. That's what made the most sense to me. I have kind of a science mind. I've got a couple of different science degrees, and I thought, oh my gosh, this makes sense, because on your cell membrane, you have the 6s and 3s. If you get those in balance, it opens it up. That cell membrane becomes more permeable. It lets in really good things. It lets out the bad things. So, whatever it was that I was eating before wasn't really getting into my cell, which again ticked me off, because you have no idea how many years I spent eating really healthy food. So now all that healthy food is actually getting into my cell. I love it. Next slide.
Yeah, awesome.
So what we say is to take the test, review your results. It does go to an independent lab in Norway. So it takes a little while. I know us Americans are a little bit impatient, but it does take about 20 to 30 days for our results. This lab is also used by the World Health Organization. You can definitely count on the lab being up and giving accurate results. And then we say, just start using those products as soon as you, little finger prick, about 6 drops of blood, start using your products that day. Make sure you refrigerate them. Make sure that you're taking them according to your weight. That's the biggest thing. And taking them daily, even when you're traveling, right, Arlo?
That's right. Now they got travel options. So.
Exactly. And yeah, my travel bottle's in my refrigerator, but they have little, that this is a 300 milliliter bottle. They have a 100 milliliter bottle. I call it the baby bottle, and I bring it with me. And I'm on the road a lot, so I bring it with me, and it's really nice because you don't even need a dosage cup. You just drink it. But anyway, so then you take your test again after at least 120 days, and you check out, is this working for me? Do I need to take a little bit more? That's when you can kind of see. And that's what I love about this, because some people don't feel any different, but it's really nice to have your cells in balance. One of the things that people talk about is it's kind of like an insurance policy. What is it? 70% less chance of heart issues if you're in balance.
Those are clinical studies that are out there, you guys. If you Google omega-6, omega-3 balance, there's a lot of information out there on how important this really is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So next one. So the 3 different oils are at the top. I'm use the one that most people love the most, which is orange lemon mint. Then you've got vanilla and lemon. And then the Aqua X is in the lemon flavor. It's pre-emulsified, which means you can put it into cold water or juice or applesauce. If it's a babies 1 and up can take this. So I think we've got that covered. And we can go to the next slide. And the next slide. So the other things I just want to talk about briefly, our core line is balance, the balance oil. But once you get those cells in balance, I love being able to get even healthier. And Extend is the other, it extends the benefits of the oil. It has every single thing that a multivitamin would normally have. So we call it a multivitamin botanical supplement because it also has botanicals like immune boosting beta glucans. They used to be in our food and they are no longer in our food. Fungicides kind of killed them off. So we've got coenzyme Q10, turmeric, algae, green tea extract, marigold. I mean, there's so many things in Extend that make it very unique. There's nothing like it on the market. Nothing.
And by the way, I'd like to add, our products are very inexpensive compared to what is out there. Just so everybody knows, these are not expensive products.
No, not at all. Not at all. I was at lunch today with a customer, and I was telling her about our new product Viva, which is it helps you with sleep and mood. And she's like, I want to try it. And when I told her that it was $19 for her to try it, she's like, are you kidding me? I said, yeah, well, I said, if you weren't a current customer, it'd be, $29 to just try it. And then $19 if you wanted to, to be on subscription, but you're a current customer, so it'll be $19. And she's just like, what? For 60 pills? Like, yes. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, so, and then the next product I'll talk about is the Lean Shake. Lean Shake comes either in these canisters or in individual packets, which I love, and very affordable meal replacement. Lean Shake helps you lose weight if you use it as a meal replacement, increase muscle, or make sure that you're maintaining muscle while you lose weight. And what I love about it is they snuck this in there because a lot of people can't lose weight because their microbiome in their gut is messed up. Their intestines are just not working the way our intestines are designed to work. And so this has xenobiotic, prebiotic fibers, which you can just get separate. And I take that every day, the xenobiotic. And with these two, most people do really, really well. And a lot of people who haven't been able to lose weight for years are able to lose weight, or a lot of people who had, some major gut issues are feeling fine. The last product I'm going to talk about is the serum. Arlo, you even heard a couple of stories. I've got my serum up here in the box. You heard some stories about people thinking that I had some surgery done or something like that, right?
Yeah, they thought you were taking Botox shots or something. And see, we couldn't say anything about this product because what I love about the Xeno is it's a long trial period before they even bring out the products. And we sometimes get to try those products as a trial basis. And so Lori and I were actually using the products months before, but we couldn't say anything.
People were saying, it has like a little thing that makes your skin glow. It makes it look like you've been in the sun. And they're like, "Where have you been?" Like, in my bathroom, putting some serum on, but I can't tell you about the serum yet. It's kind of funny. But the serum is kind of the icing on the cake for me. You get yourself in balance. You look at your weight and things. Am I good there? Is my gut in balance? And then am I sleeping? Is my mood okay? Let's try some Viva. And then last but not least, let's make your skin look better. And I love that. Most of the age spots are gone on my hands. All but one is gone on my face, which is just crazy. So anyway. But that's our product line. That's the entire thing. And I did that in 20 minutes, Arlo. Yay!
Yay! So that was awesome. So hopefully you guys got a good idea about our product line. We have some really great products for low cost. They're very inexpensive, by the way.
Very much.
And we have a referral program. Refer 4, get our products for free. So get with the person who really invited you, and they can actually show you more about how that program works and the cost and things like that.
Absolutely.
So now is my favorite part because we need your help. We need your help. We have great products. We can help a lot of people. Wouldn't you agree, Lori?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, everybody needs these products.
Absolutely. So what we need is we really need your help because this company really started here in the United States 3 years ago now. They expanded to the U.S. They're very big over in Europe. And it all started with a handful of us in Princeton, Minnesota, and really all of the United States. So I'm going to go on to that, okay? I want to show you guys this part of it because we do need your help.
Yeah, the business side of things, like I had said, I was a health educator, so I was really excited about the health benefits. And my husband is a business owner and has been for the last 20 years. Yeah. And this is what he saw. And he's like, "No, we're going to do both." Okay.
And, that's what I got interested in too. I got interested because it helped me so rapidly heal my skin condition that all of a sudden I hear we can talk to other people about this. I was all over it. So when we talk about market potential, that's exactly what we have here, you guys, a huge market potential. And what we have is a very small established market now. And really what we're looking for is just this is really a part-time income I'm going to talk about.
Yeah. So
part-time income can lead to a dream building business here. So We know about 99% of the American population have an omega-6, omega-3 balance. Lori just did a great job about proving that. We talked about why balance is important, and we actually have a test that proves our products do work. So I've never seen anything else on the market like this. So a little bit about the company. The company is called Zenzino. They are a distributor out of Europe. Actually, out of Gothenburg, Sweden is our main office. They're listed on NASDAQ North out of Sweden, so the financials have to be very good to be even part of NASDAQ. They're a member of the Direct Sales Association, so that keeps everything in line to make it a very legal company. Yeah. And we're actually established now in 34 countries. So even since these slides have been made, we've actually expanded. Now this is the exciting part. Our goal by 2020 is 1 million customers. Zenzino feels most that will land in the United States. Right now we have about 200,000 customers. So that means about 800,000 customers are going to come on board in the next 3 years. So back at that slide when we said market potential, really think about that as I'm going through this, because really that's what this is. I've never had the chance to be in front of something before everybody knew about it. This is the first time I've ever seen something before everybody's known about it.
And word of mouth works.
Word of mouth, absolutely.
That's why people try things, is they hear about things working for other people.
Well, Dish Network's doing it now. Refer a friend, get $50.
Yep.
So it works very well. So Gothenburg, Sweden is our main headquarters, but then we also have our United States office in Jupiter, Florida. So very easy to access during working hours for us Americans. Mm-hmm. So typically when a product goes out to the market, there's a lot of middlemen in the way. There's exporting, importing, the wholesaling, the retailing, and more importantly, the advertising. The advertising of products these days is enormous. Think about an advertisement on TV. It's going to be a lot of money. So what we do is we directly work with the consumer. So we're just a dot connector between Zenzino and the consumer. So as a customer, we have a referral program like we talked about before. Refer 4, get it for free. Well, Zenzino's going to pay somebody anyway. So as a partner, we get paid all that marketing dollars. So as a partner, we also get it paid, and we get our products for free. That's what I love most about this. So we have a couple of different ways to be a partner here. It does not cost anything to be a partner, by the way. We have no webpage fees. We have no sign-up fees. We do not have yearly fees. But what we do have is we have reduced costs on kits, because we should have our own story. We should have our own blood tests to show people, hey, this is what I was. Mm-hmm. So here's a basic body kit that a partner can start out with for as low as $219. Retail cost on this would be about $443. So you get a customer kit, customer kit with a blood test, the balance oil, and you get a skin serum. But then you also get material to help you start off your business the right way. The advanced body kit is $649. You get the customer kit, you get the marketing material, but then you get to try some of our other wonderful products at a reduced cost. You get more skin serum, and you get more lean shakes and things like that. So this kit would be about $1,391. This is probably my favorite kit out of the whole bunch, because you literally are getting about $3,000 worth of products here. I know it says 2531,
right?
But they've added 5 extra blood tests.
Yeah, so 10 total, 10 blood tests total. That's a great way to start a business.
Which our cost is $119 a piece for those blood tests. So just in blood tests alone, you're getting more than we would. Yeah. All right, so you get 2 customer kits, you get marketing material, but then you get more product to share with your other customers that you might want to bring on board, or maybe new partners. So they get their product in their hands right away, and then what we do is we drop ship that back to you. So this is kind of your working inventory, so to speak. All right, now very quickly, how do we make money in this? So we start out with a few contacts. We're probably thinking of a few people right now. I know when I first seen this, I knew probably 5 or 6 people I could help out right away. Mm-hmm. Then we help you. We will help you do this presentation. You can get online and we can do this as well. We help you get the customers. But then we help people that are interested, show the business that would like to make some extra money on the side. We help them do this as well. We help people get started the right way. Then the referrals start coming in because of our Zeno for Free referral program. So, you know, what's going to happen is you are going to talk to your neighbor, they get a blood test. Well, guess what? They're going to talk to their friends and family because they care about them. They want them to get a blood test and feel healthy as well. Okay, what we get customer bonuses, royalties, and team commissions. And the royalties are probably my favorite part about this. It's like singer-songwriters. You know, they do the work once, they write that song once, but every time it's played on the radio, they do get a little piece of it. That's exactly what we do here. So how this works very quickly is we have a 30-day goal and a 60-day goal for every new partner that starts out here. First thing we do is we help them gather 4 customers. What you're going to get is you're going to get about 10% customer money, or whatever that sale is. That's the cash money. Then you're also going to get a mentor bonus of 5 to 10%. What that is when you personally sponsor partners, it's check matching. Whatever they make in income, so Zeno's going to send you 5 to 10% overrides because you're helping them. Together, that's going to be about $235 in your first 30 days. So even with the basic partner kit, you just paid off your business. And what I love about owning a home-based business is the tax write-offs are huge in this thing. So not only are we getting healthier, we just got our investment back, but now we get all these great tax benefits along the way. Okay, in that same 30 days, we want to find 2 to 4 partners, A, B, C, and D. We already have the 4 customers. Everything is based on credits because the Norwegian company set to convert their money to our money. So we're looking for Fast Silver, which is 375 credits in your first 30 days. You already gathered credit volume from your customers, but now from your partners, A, B, C, and D, depending on what kits they're purchased, that would be more credit volume. So we're looking for 375 credits in our first 30 days. What that's going to do is it's going to turn on what's called ECB. It simply means all credits from that day forward are doubled for life. So
and you want to get ECB.
Absolutely. We are here to help you. We're not going to leave you alone on this. We are with you every step of the way to help you achieve this. A ECB will double your business overnight. That's going to be about $250 in commissions. So just in our 30 days here, we made, you know, close to $500 or so, right around there. Okay, in our 60th day now, we're looking for a total of 10 customers. Well, you already have 4. Maybe they're already out there referring other customers to this. Total of 10 in our first 60 days gets you another $350 in bonus money. Now, if we missed Fast Silver with the ECB, this is another way to achieve it. Just 10 customers and it turns on. This was exciting to me, okay, because I got my investment back. Now I'm earning free product. I've only paid 1 month for my product. I pay $7.43 a month in overhead in this business. It's crazy to me how low money this really is to get started. Okay, executive. Executive now is we're going to help partners A, B, C, and D do the exact same thing. Find 4 customers and 2 to 4 partners. And when we do that as a team, the commissions back to you is going to be about $700 a month in residual income, plus a $500 phone usage bonus. So $1,200 a month coming in. Now, when I first seen this really excited me because I could have used an extra $1,200 a month back then.
For a lot of people, that's their mortgage.
Absolutely. For me, it was to help pay my mortgage and pay off some credit card debt.
Yep.
That's what excited me. I still kept my full-time job, but then I did this business on the side. It made a nice little part-time income quite quickly. Mm-hmm. Diamond is the next level, and what this is we're helping 4 people somewhere on the team. It's in our best interest to help them do that, but we want to help them make an extra $1,200 a month. When we do that as a team at a diamond level, that's 12,000 credits coming in volume from the whole team. That's $5,000 a month in residual income and a $1,000 car usage bonus. So you can figure out it's $6,000 a month coming into your business. For me, this is what walked me away from my full-time job after I achieved this. I did this in about a year and 4 months in a little town of Princeton, Minnesota, and we had 2 products, right? We had 2 flavors of balance oil. That's all we had.
Yeah.
So those that are starting now, that's why they really know they're going to get momentum here in the next 3 years, get those 1 million customers, because everything's in place to achieve great results here. Yeah. Okay, the last thing is Crown. It's basically us as a team help 4 people get to diamond level, which is $6,000 a month in income. It's 48,000 credits in volume. That's about $16,000 a month in commissions to when they get 4 diamonds in their team. So when we do the math on this, we're expecting 800,000 customers the next 3 years. That means by default to credit volume, there'll be 1,000 people in the next 3 years at a Crown level, 5,000 people at a diamond level. And there again, they feel most of that credit volume will come from the United States.
And we don't even have even 1 Crown in the United States yet.
No.
So that's I mean, if that's your goal, some people, the goal is not even an executive at $500 a month at like gold, which is right before executive. But if that's your goal, you could be the first Crown.
Absolutely. I just seen the opportunity here is just so, the market potential is already there. We have a test-based nutritional supplement that proves it works. And we have the testimonials to back it up. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Do you want your Zeno for free? Because we can help you do that. Or would you also like to get paid? Because we can help you do that as well. And what we do is we really educate people first and foremost, because this really does make sense. So there again, get with the person who brought you, invited you, and ask any questions. They can get us on the phone as well. Either Lori or I, they know how to get a hold of us. We can answer any questions as well. So in closing, do you have anything else to add, Lori?
No, I think it's worth looking into. That's what I felt when I first saw this, is that it was worth looking into. I did my own research. I spent about 3 days. I'm a bit of a research geek. I spent about 3 days doing it. And am I ever glad that I looked up the validity of everything that Zeno had talked about? And as a result, the trajectory of my life just went off into another direction.
And I'm so thankful that a friend of mine reached out to me and shared this with me. So it's been life-changing, and hopefully you guys that are on the webcast here today feel the same way. People are looking out now more than ever. They really are.
And you get to work with the people you want to work with. Arlo, you and I have known each other for what, 40 years? Oh my gosh.
At least that. Yeah. Crazy.
And
but
so,
look how great we look, right?
Over 40 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Since kindergarten.
Yeah.
And you get to work with the people that you choose to work with. I love that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stop the recording, and I'll open up for anything that you guys want to.
Yeah, use the chat. I'm watching the chat. If anybody has anything that they want to say, any testimonies that they want to give, keeping in mind that we need to stay within the limits of the law on testimonies. So
I think, Lori, you got to stop the recording.
Oh, I do. Okay. I do.